Hello everyone, I'm Kyle and welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna talk about the settings for Moira. Now you might think that Moira doesn't have any special settings, right? Well, actually she does, but before that special setting, let me try and help you with Moira's Crosshair.
Oh, let's break it! Damn!
Yes, you heard it right. There is a special Moira crosshair and I'll tell you what it is and why it might actually help you. So the setting of the crosshairs are right here on the screen. You can copy everything you see, although I do not think that color really matters. So get it to circle, thickness 1, you can skip crosshair length, center cap to 80, both opacity and outline opacity don't really matter as long as you can still see it. I have it both to 100, so yeah. Dot size to 3 and the dot opacity again doesn't really matter, just make sure you can comfortably see it. That's why I have it on 100 again. Also the dot size you can have it on 2 as well, as long as you can still see it. Alright, let's go over why this is useful. So Moira doesn't really need a lot of aim to hit enemies, right? But there is a limit. The beam will connect in the middle of the enemy, and the circle around the dot is the perfect fit if you are at your max range, meaning if the middle of the enemy is still within the circle, at the max range your beam will still connect. When you get closer, the circle isn't really useful then anymore. Just maybe it's a kind of a rule of thumb that if the middle of the enemy is within the circle, the beam will connect at any range. So make sure the middle of the enemy is at all times in the circle. Now I said that Moira doesn't really need aim, so why would you even have the dot in there, right? Well, that's simple. Just for when you want to throw a damage orb or healing orb. And maybe also for coalescence. Although I don't think it's that necessary for coal. Now some heroes have hero specific settings that are interchangeable, but Moira doesn't have any of those settings. But this doesn't mean that there isn't one keybind that can really up your games. What you need to do is to put the secondary fire key on scroll wheel down. Why would you do that? I can already hear you typing in the comments down below. Well, if you take a look at the video, at my video, one mechanical tip for every hero, it's in the top right hand corner right now, you will see me giving you guys this tip. But I'll explain it to you guys now as well. So when you do damage as Moira through a secondary fire, you will be charging up your healing meter. Now the charge time is actually abusable. For some reason, if you spam right click instead of holding it, the meter will go up quicker. And it goes even faster if you do it as I said and bind scroll wheel down to the secondary fire option and then scroll down as fast as possible. So if you don't have any more healing to give, just find somebody to farm and spam scroll wheel down to get your healing meter up in like 3 seconds. It's insane. Do note that if you do either scroll wheel down or right click spam, you will be dealing way less damage than if you were to just hold it. So as a rule of thumb, if you need to kill someone, hold right click, but if you need to gain healing meter fast, scroll wheel down is the way to go. So these are the settings I recommend when playing Moira. Of course the crosshair is personal preference, but I do recommend you guys try it out, and the scroll wheel keybind is just a must if you want to keep your healing meter up, so yeah. So tell me what you think of these settings in the comments down below, then leave a like, hit the subscribe button and press the notifications to stay tuned, because I have a very inconsistent uploading schedule, as you can see, judging by the time between my last upload and this one. But anyway, I hope I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.